If you've been in the Amazon Influencer Program for just about any amount of time and you are in the Facebook groups or the subreddits or anything like that, you've almost definitely heard people asking, how is your month going? How does this compare to like last year? And a really common response you'll hear is, man, I'm just not making very much money. A year ago at this time, I was making $1 million a month, and now I'm making like 5 cents a month. Just the saturation is going crazy and it's a lot harder to make money. And honestly, I think we've all felt this a bit. If we look at this graph for what a lot of people are doing, a lot of people are making more and more content, but at the same time, the monthly income is going down. And I'm hearing this from a lot of people. The program is getting more saturated. It is harder and harder to make money doing product reviews. And there's definitely a lot of truth to this. There are way more people in the Amazon Influencer Program than there were when I first started. But I want to show you a graph of my income. So I actually joined the Amazon Influencer Program right around the end of 2022. So for several years, I've had a YouTube channel. I just really enjoyed getting free stuff. I would post it on my YouTube channel, and I made some money. You can see in 2020, I made about $14,000. So roughly $1,000 a month. In 2021, I did a bit better than that. 2022, I think it was in September that I joined the influencer program. And I think the saturation started roughly in 2023 and 2024. And a lot of people who had joined the influencer program in 2020 or 2021, 2022, they were making a lot of money. And then 2023, 2024, 2025 started making less and less. But if you look at my graph, you'll notice that in 2023, I made significantly more than I did in 2022. In 2024, I nearly doubled the year before that. 2025, I did even better than that. And so far this year, 2026, I'm on track to do even better than I did in 2025. So with all the saturation in the Amazon Influencer Program, how is it that you can actually make more money? And you might think that, hey, it's because McKay's such a hard worker. He's working so hard. He's doing tons of stuff. He's making tons of videos. I am making fewer videos this year than ever before, like ever. I've really scaled back. And even in 2025, I made about the same amount of videos I did in 2024. I am not making more and more videos. What I'm doing is I'm refocusing my strategy and how I make videos. And I am focusing way more on quality, way more on success in YouTube, and way more on creator connections. The way people have always made money in the Amazon Influencer Program is either you make a video that has little or no competition, or you make a video that just simply performs better than all the other videos and it stays on the #1 spot in the upper carousel. So this is my YouTube channel, and this is a video I made over 3 years ago. And in fact, I think it's probably closer to 4 years ago. I think I made this around 2020, maybe 2021, and it's done pretty well on YouTube, actually over 200,000 views. And it's just a webcam where I compare one webcam with another webcam, show them side by side. Nothing super amazing or anything. It is a long video, 12 minutes and 26 seconds. But what I want to show you with this is I also put this up on Amazon. And if we come here to Amazon, you will see that I have the #1 and the #2 spot. So this video I posted probably about 3 or 4 years ago. This video, I think I posted this maybe a year and a half ago. This is an even more long video. This is almost 20 minutes. But if we look at this video, 11 minutes, 50 seconds, 247 helpful votes. The reason I am showing you this is because I don't think this has ever left the #1 spot for that video. Now, I want to be clear. I don't think the video I made is all that amazing. I think it has elements that are really quite good, but I think the trick here is I got lucky with timing and I created a high quality video. And at the time, I think there just wasn't a high quality video. I've been analyzing and looking over so many videos. Just this last week, I analyzed 3,000 videos from Amazon. I individually went through a few hundred of them. I ranked them all. I looked at what kind of videos are people making. And the reality is people are making the same video over and over again. And it's not that good. So yes, there is a lot of saturation in the Amazon Influencer Program, but there's not a lot of saturation for being in the category of people who make good videos that stay in the upper area of the carousel and remain there. In this video, I want to tell you exactly what you need to do to be a part of the group of people who are making the higher quality videos that make long-lasting videos in the upper carousel that stay in the #1 spot for a long time. Look at this graphic for just a bit, and then I will explain a little bit more how I came up with this. We have over here top rank. So this is the #1 spot, the highest spot in the upper carousel. Then we have the bottom rank. This is the 5th spot. So this is the spot that usually gets pushed out. It gets replaced really quick. The top rank, this does not get replaced as much. The way I got these results, I used AI to help build me a program, a custom video editor for myself. So I uploaded random ASINs. What it did is it went to every single product. It got me the video. It got me all of the data I needed. And then in the video editor, what it would do is it would play the first seconds, pause. Then it would make me assign a category for what the first 10 seconds were like. Then it would play the next 10 seconds, pause, make me select what the category was. Then I'd have to watch the rest of the video and I'd have to assign a video style, a production style. I'd have to look at the thumbnail, say if it had text or not, what was the thumbnail like. And after going over all of this data and watching all of these videos, I saw the same thing over and over and over again. Hi, my name is McKay. This is an electric razor. I really like this electric razor. It shaves my face. Let me tell you how it shaves my face. It shaves my face by me pushing this button and then it spins and then it shaves it. I think if you get this electric razor, it will shave your face too. That's every single video, every video that people are making. It drove me nuts. I had to watch video after video of the same thing, people doing the same thing. And the whole time I'm thinking, why aren't people actually trying to make a good video? The other video I saw was this video saying, this is my webcam. Look, it's a webcam. It looks like this. It looks so cool. They wouldn't even show what the actual image of the webcam is. They would just hold their camera. They would talk about something, do a single shot, call it good. Now, if you want to make a ton of videos and do it quick, that's how you do it. And you know what? 3 years ago, that's the way you should do it, because 3 years ago, the whole goal was to get your video up on as many products as humanly possible. But we are now in a place where it's nearly impossible to find any product that doesn't already have videos on it. We are in a new phase of the Amazon Influencer Program where you have to make better videos than other people. And I have the data that shows how to do that. I apologize, this graphic is kind of messy, but it shows you what you need to do and what you shouldn't do. So if your goal is to get the top #1 spot, the #1 ranking in the upper carousel, then the analytics say the things you want to do the most are you show close-up B-roll and you demonstrate using the product. Now this is in the first 10 seconds of your video. You don't introduce the product, you don't introduce yourself, you don't give a testimony, you don't say how much you like doing something. You show footage of yourself using the product. The worst things that you can do is unbox the product, do an introduction, simply talk about the features but don't show them, or give your personal testimony. If you want to know if you can still make money in the Amazon Influencer Program despite all of the saturation, hopefully this graph will demonstrate that yes, it can absolutely be done. If you watch my other videos, then you've probably already seen this graphic, but I earned in 1 month nearly $34,000. That's over $1,000 per day. Now, of course, this is for the holiday Christmas season, but still, if you would have told me a few years ago that it's possible to make $1,000 a day, I don't think I would have believed you. It's absolutely possible. Amazon is rolling out different things. They rolled out Creator Connections. They just rolled out that earnings per click thing not too long ago. There are always opportunities and ways to make money, but you can't expect to make money the same way you did a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. If you're not evolving, if you're not improving, then you're just going to fall behind. In my next video, I want to get a little bit more into the analytics and talk about very specific things that you can be doing right now just to make your videos a little bit better.